What is it like being a BMX rider in Latin America? That's a question I explored while visiting Ecuador and Nicaragua in early 2020. As a Canadian, I've often felt that Latin American riders are overlooked. Why? Well, the BMX industry is mostly based in the USA and Europe, and BMX media is mostly published in English. I wanted to create a film capturing stories and perspectives that largely go untold in mainstream BMX. The first topic I dived into was travel itself.
Mochileros is like you travel, you go out with your backpack and see what happened. You don't get on a ticket in an airplane like Colombia to Chile or Ecuador to Argentina. You take on a bus, you will stop in a cities like 2 weeks, and in these 2 weeks you make a shows in the streets.
Alright guys, are you guys ready for a BMX Soon show? Let's make some noise. Are you guys ready? Boom! Start doing some backflip there, like in the live, and ask for some money, why not?
Cuando voy a hacer jalca se me resbala y me caigo. Y como que me raspo todas. Y bueno, igual me levanto con la energía a recibir el dinero, a hablar con la gente. Y la señora me dice, toma, pero no haga más esto, por favor.
And somehow we just ended up running into a teacher. Michael, what are you doing there? I'm like, huh? I don't know, teacher, I'm just making some money, you know?
We don't have money to be in a hotel, so we sleep in a tent. Yeah, with all the homies. Someone of the local skateboard is like, I have food, come to my house. Everyone. It's a family. We care about the other.
I felt the hospitality of the BMX community throughout my entire trip. This was especially the case with my Ecuadorian tour guide, Marco Calderon, who greeted me in Quito.
The first time my inspiration for ride BMX, the freedom that the BMX give me. Now the motivation is ride, fun, support to the BMX from Ecuador and give something to my country. After 5 years that I ride BMX, I take a very difficult decision. I say to my dad, I don't want to come back to the university. I want to live my dream. My dream was be a professional in BMX. I do a promise to my dad. If in 5 years I can't take my dream, I come back to the university. In 2008, I received an invitation for a dare contest in the United States. It was the Ricardo Laguna's Dream Team in Las Vegas. And I was so excited because my dream was right with the pro riders. I tried take the visa for go to United States, but the government from the United States said me no, you can go to the States.
In Latin America, your likelihood of getting a visa for international travel largely depends on what country you are from and what country you're traveling to. The outcomes can vary.
My first travel for USA, I'm go to Consulado to USA in Brazil. Where do you go? I'm go USA. Why? BMX contest. BMX contest? Yeah. You professional BMX rider? Yeah, I'm a professional BMX rider. Okay. You approve your visa. Oh my God, my first visa USA. I'm so happy. Thank you, USA.
I was so excited for go to riding in the dare contest in the United States, but I can't go to there. And my dad just watched me and say that it's not necessary that you trip to United States for do the dream. You can build your dream here in Ecuador. A lot riders from Ecuador was same to me, had the same dream, ride with the pro riders. And for this reason, in 2009, I do a trip for Cory Martinez Corey gave me this poster.
Over the next 11 years, Marco would go on to organize 15 trips for professional riders and BMX teams to travel to Ecuador.
We had a great trip. We did a shop stop at Marco's house, which is where he did the distro out of. There were a lot of people there. Anytime you get to go to another country and experience the culture and meet people who are fans of all the riders that you have with you, it's really exciting because that's not something they get to see every day.
Entonces nos ayuda a ver que son igual que nosotros y que nosotros también podríamos llegar a tener el nivel que ellos tienen, pero con esfuerzo y dedicación.
I pay for pro riders tours to Ecuador maybe $25,000. Flights, hotels. It's a very, very big sacrifice. 1 year for pay a ticket, I sold my bike. And the rider was delayed to the airport and never tripped to Ecuador.
Hearing Marco's stories of sacrifice reminded me of Colombian rider Michael Mogollon. Michael successfully moved to the United States to pursue professional BMX, but that came with struggle and sacrifice.
So many sacrifices. Just being out here without seeing my whole family. Like, I'm the first one in my family to be here. One of my close uncles, he passed away for COVID. He was like my dad, literally like my dad. He's gonna be fine, 40 years old. No way, he passed away, and I was like, oh my God, this is hard.
In the time that I was younger, the people don't believe in the dream. In the time that I spoke about Corey Martinez trip to here, my friends said, it's impossible. This is Ecuador. Corey never tripped to here. But you can see this. The dream is possible. I bring the dream to Ecuador for my people, for my brothers. This is my effort, and this is the best gift that I can give to my country.
But I'm doing it. It's crazy. And I feel really happy and proud of myself to be out here, putting the name out there for my family. They definitely support it, and my mom is really proud of me. Of course, she talk to her neighbors, say yeah, I have a son who lives in the US, he rides bikes for a living.
A rider's dreams in BMX can be big or small. While hosting a street jam in Quito with Marco, I met Deivis Veliz, a refugee from Venezuela. His dream was to simply continue riding. Given the adversity and financial struggle he faced while fleeing his country, this was no easy feat.
Millions of Venezuelans have fled the surrounding countries in South and Central America.
Inflation is predicted to be 1,000,000%.
3 bottles of water and 2 bread rolls cost more than a quarter of the monthly wage.
Scarcities of medicine and food.
Refugees bring only what they can carry, fleeing their homeland.
Creo que el 90% de todos mis amigos bikers están dispersos en el mundo. Todos han viajado a otros países a buscar nueva vida. Algunos, no todos, han seguido la constancia de seguir practicando. Cuando yo recién viajé de Venezuela, no tenía bicicleta porque desgraciadamente me la habían robado, y en Perú nunca voy a olvidar, allá en el skatepark de San Miguel, en Lima, un biker se me acercó y me preguntó que por qué no tenía bicicleta. Le comenté que me habían robado, y me acuerdo que ese biker me dijo, yo tengo un timón. Y al siguiente día me trajo ese timón, y luego todos los bikers así empezaron entre todos a poner un granito de arena y fueron armándome una bicicleta. Eso, la verdad, lo agradezco y siempre estaré agradecido de eso.
The jam had a huge turnout of riders. There was a moment in the day when I thought to myself, I wonder how many of these people started riding or continue riding because of Marco's efforts to grow BMX in Ecuador, whether that be performing in shows, building skate parks, organizing contests, running a bike shop, or bringing pro riders to the country. In more recent years, though, Marco has been focused on mentoring kids and teaching riders with BMX schools. I traveled to the city of Macas in the Amazon, where Marco was working part-time as a BMX instructor.
Ahí ponle.
1, 2, 3. Soy Franklin Galarza Guzmán, alcalde de la ciudad de Macas y el cantón Morona. El BMX es una actividad, es un deporte que ha sido muy bien aceptado, muy bien acogido por la niñez, los adolescentes, la juventud en nuestra querida ciudad. Marco Calderon, sin lugar a dudas, es un gran referente, no solo a nivel local, sino a nivel nacional.
In my first trip to Macas, I can see just 3 riders here. Later that I helped in the skate park design and in the skate park constructions, the BMX school started with 45 riders.
Aprender a rodar con un profesor de BMX es mucho más fácil, ya que él tiene la experiencia y nos ayuda no solo con teoría, sino con ejemplo.
Tranquilo, yo voy a bajar contigo corriendo, no te vas a caer. ¿Listo? I am teaching to the beginner riders life skills because the BMX is not an easy sport. You need to try again. This is not just for the BMX, because for the life you need perseverance. It's the best life skill that I can give to my students. Vamos, duro.
En el futuro, como rider, espero poder viajar, ir a varias competencias.
Espero conocer a riders, chicas muy importantes.
En el futuro yo espero poder montar profesionalmente con los grandes riders de todo el mundo.
My message for the riders from Ecuador and the next generation from Latin America is that always you need belief in your dream. I have some words that always was with me. This is the words. With the time, we are old. Our soul go to the stars. But if you do something that the people remember forever, you are immortal.
I left Ecuador feeling inspired by Marco's relentless pursuit to grow BMX in his home country. My next destination was Nicaragua. What does it look like to pursue your dreams in BMX in this country?
La primera vez que miré a alguien haciendo BMX aquí en Nicaragua, yo no sabía que practicaban ese tipo de deporte en mi país, pues. Recuerdo que solo fue un salto, un pequeño bunny hop. ¡Wow! Yo quiero aprender a hacer eso.
Agarro mi bici y, o sea, no existe el trabajo, no existe los problemas. Esa pequeña parte de mi vida se llama felicidad.
Ok, en el BMX de Nicaragua...
El BMX aquí en Nicaragua ha venido siendo apoyado desde 2011 por el gobierno. Ellos comenzaron a hacer primero un gran evento que se llamaba Urbanica. Lo hicieron durante 3 años, 2011, 2012 y 2013.
La última competencia, nosotros gestionamos que necesitábamos un skatepark.
In 2017, the government completed construction of the country's largest skate park. The skate park provided a major catalyst for the growth of the BMX scene. Locals now had a reliable facility to pursue their passions and engage in community. The next catalyst for growth was a BMX shop.
Mi nombre es Roberto Blanco y esta es mi tienda, YBMX Shop. Finales del 2018 fue que armé mi propio local pequeño en mi casa y desde ahí he estado creciendo poco a poco y aquí seguimos.
I immediately noticed a key difference from shops in the USA and Canada. There were no bikes. The inventory mostly consisted of products like pedals, grips, and tires. Expensive items like bikes and frames were only available by special order.
El problema de tener una BMX shop es que no es rentable.
Se nos dificulta algunas veces conseguir el dinero para partes.
Generally speaking, to get bicycles to foreign countries affordably, you have to ship them straight from Taiwan, straight to the country where they're going to be sold. To make that happen, you're going to have to get a minimum of 230 bikes in a 20-foot container to South America. It's going to be really difficult.
In October 2023, a customer special ordered a bike at the shop in Managua. The retail price for this particular bike was $800 in Nicaragua compared to $630 in the United States. The average Nicaraguan earns $277 per month. Annually, that's $3,324. Compare that to the United States, where the average citizen earns $57,108 annually. For a Nicaraguan to buy that bike, it would take 24.1% of their annual salary.
There's not a whole lot of business to be had for brands down there because it's too prohibitive price-wise for kids to buy these bikes. But there's talent. I mean, there's just tons and tons of talent, of course.
So if it's often not profitable for brands, and it's a financial struggle for the locals, then how are people riding at all? Well, community support is one necessity to ride BMX in Nicaragua. During my stay, I met two riders that share a bike.
Y recuerdo que yo lo traía a él en la bicicleta y yo venía pedaleando y había un hoyo, la bici solo le hizo así. Después me escupió en la mano el diente y ahora pues tengo que pagarle un diente.
Beyond sharing a bike, repairs are also regularly done to broken parts. During my stay, they had to weld their cranks 3 times due to cracking.
La solda una vez y se vuelve a fisurar de ahí mismo y hay que volverla a soldar otra vez y así hasta 3, 4 veces la misma soldadura. Pero pues es lo que se hace para resolver y poder bikear aquí, pues. Si no, no bikearíamos.
As we loaded up for a 2-day trip to the city of León, the resourcefulness of the local riders was on full display.
Ahí nos acoplamos, entre todos ahí, 8 de nosotros, 8 bicicletas. En Nicaragua siempre resolvemos.
Creo que algunas veces no es necesariamente tener tanto el dinero, sino que vale más la amistad y la familia y lo que se vive, pues.
If you go out to eat down there, nobody sits out. If someone goes to the store, buy whatever, they usually come back with enough to feed the whole group.
Tú llegas a algún lugar y te dicen, claro, quédate en mi casa.
I have this pocket for you, these grips you don't have, and we are helping each other always.
Old friend for you? Oh yeah, it's okay. It's present for you. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. This is more important for BMX in South America.
The reason that I love so much my bike is not just a thing. It's the complement of the people that are around me and cares about me.
Siempre están ahí dándote la mano, a pesar de que quizá a veces ellos tengan menos que nosotros, no importa, le dan
It's like unity, like we are a family. That's the word.
As my trip came to an end, I reflected on those two words, unity and family. Despite the challenges riders face in countries like Nicaragua and Ecuador, the strength of the community is unlike anything I've experienced. BMX is vibrant in Latin America, and the two-wheel contraption that has given me such benefit in life is doing the same for people across the globe. That's a beautiful thing.